Pisces, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Pisces, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards. Going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. All right, Pisces, so let's see what's going on. Sorry, guys, my water's right there. Okay, so let's see. All right, Pisces, whenever you see this reading will be the right time for you. Whether it's an old reading or a new reading, just take it and resonate with it. Or if not, just leave it. Leave it, leave it, leave it. If it doesn't make any sense to you, then just, it's not for me. Leave it, okay? All right, so here we go. Pisces, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Pisces Spirit for the highest good. This is for Pisces. One more card. Wow. Okay, so it says discovering the truth. Discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. So there could be some kind of truth that you're looking at, or you might be finding out very soon. I have been seeing this in a lot of the readings, so just be prepared. I also feel like you know the truth when you talk to people, like you really see them and you see the truth all the time. I really feel that because you're very, very intuitive. You also have the impasse. Reflect and redirect your energy. So really, change the way you're thinking about things. Really think positive instead of negative. They're asking you to really redirect and reflect your energy. Okay, really think positive, you guys. Stop thinking that everything's gonna not fall into place, because it will. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Pisces, take what resonates with you, Pisces, and leave the rest. This is for Pisces Spirit. Let me just... One for the current for Pisces. One for the situation. One, oh, okay, for the past. Wow. One for the what's hidden, the hopes and fears. Oh. And the what you need to work on. I'm sorry, what you need to do now. What you need to work on. And then the outcome. What is the outcome? All right, so let's see. All right, Pisces. So Pisces, you start off with the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is asking you not to rush into anything. Really don't rush on any decisions. Maybe you're trying to create new ideas for things, and you're definitely moving forward. You have the Six of Cups here. The Six of Cups says that you're reminiscing about the past. Somebody from your past could be coming back into your life also. I also feel like you could be going through a healing. You have the Knight of Wands here. There's change coming towards you, definitely. Don't do things on an impulse. Maybe you were trying to do things like really quick. But there was a lot of change that came through for you. Then you have the Emperor for what's hidden. The Emperor is saying that even though you could be very loving, very caring, you see how he has a little baby on his lap, but he's very big and strong. There's nothing about that he's weak at all. And this is you. This is a reflection of you, Pisces, that you can handle anything that comes your way. Okay, and you can also be this sweet, man, whether you're male or female. This is you, being strong-willed, okay, knowing how to handle things. And then you have the Lover's card here. The Lover's card is talking about that, there could be, maybe there's an offer, maybe there's, maybe you're trying to make a decision towards somebody. We'll see why it's here. Why is the Lovers here? I wonder why. All right, maybe you need to have better communication also, like with your significant other or whoever you're involved with, or somebody around you. We'll see. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles is talking about trying to establish yourself, wanting that material success. I also feel like, you work very hard for where you want to be. We'll see why it's here, okay? And then you have the Three of Wands, and you need to move forward, okay? Just make your plans and start moving forward. I feel like there could be some kind of partnership here also. We'll see. And then you have the Two of Swords, and you're definitely going in a new direction, but you're also contemplating some kind of decision. So they want you to take that blindfold off and really see things for what they are, okay, Pisces? Really see things for what they are. Interesting. All right, so Pisces, see what the cards say. Take what resonates with you, Pisces, and leave the rest. This is going to be for Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. All right. Why is the Knight of Swords here for Pisces? All right. All right. So with the Knight of Swords here, I do feel like I said, don't rush into anything. Maybe you're feeling like you need, you're trying to rush things, or I definitely feel like you're just really moving forward. But with the Knight of Swords, just really be careful on how you're doing things. Don't try to race ahead. Don't try to, rush anything, like decisions or anything like that. Okay. Because they want you to keep everything balanced with the Temperance card. You are very divinely guided. Try to keep everything balanced as far as your emotions and your, taking care of yourself and doing what you need to do. Okay. Try not to do it all. Okay. This is what they're asking you, and really find your patience and your calmness when you're doing things, especially because you have this still holding on to this anger, this negativity, this, sometimes feeling down, and I want you to leave that. Okay. Because there could be some kind of arguing around you, or you could be arguing with somebody, and they want you to just leave it, let it go and leave it. Okay. Try to find your balance in things. You are where you're supposed to be also, and you are very divinely guided. Just try not to rush into decisions. Okay. Really look at everything before you do anything. Then you have the Six of Cups, and why is the Six of Cups here? One more card. Wow. All right. So I do feel like for some of you guys, you're going through a healing, reminiscing about, being very nostalgic about things. Could be going through a healing, or also too, I feel like somebody could be coming back. It could be some kind of apology coming towards you, from somebody that was in your life and now is in the past. Okay, so remember that. You do have the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups, and when you get the Eight of Cups, you're definitely going in a new direction and leaving something behind. I feel like maybe you're going to be moving forward from all this negativity that was around you, because you did hold a lot of anger before. I feel like you're leaving something behind. I feel like for some of you guys, you're going on this spiritual journey, really looking at things spiritually, because you are going through a healing. And I also feel for everyone, I feel like you are definitely walking away from things that were just no longer serving you. You are going to have a lot of creative ideas. You do have the Ace of Pentacles, so this is a fresh new start trying to come through for you. So it's good. You're going to be very creative. You're trying to come up with a lot of different ideas. I feel like there is your finances, that you're like looking at your finances, like, am I going to have enough money for this? Am I going to have enough money for that? And I do feel like there is some kind of abundance here, but it's more of having the ideas and being more creative. Wow. Then you have the Knight of Wands, and why is I'm sorry, that's the past. So the Knight of Wands is definitely about changes coming through, and I do feel like it's now. Really, like I said, don't be impulsive, like trying to really like make decisions quickly. Really look at things, okay? Because you need to, and really change the way you're thinking, like from negative to positive. Really change that. You need to start thinking positive in everything. Okay, that was in the past, so we're just gonna leave it like that. You have the Emperor here, and Why is the Emperor here for Pisces? Oh, one more card. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. So, you do have the Emperor here. And remember that you're very strong-willed. Okay, you're a leader. You know how to be the leader. You know, you're ready for anything. You know, he is definitely in this position where he's sitting in this chair, right? It's made out of stone because he's the Emperor. He doesn't need no cushion. He's just sitting there. But you know, he's very loving. He's very compassionate. He's very, you know, giving. You know, when he wants to be, and that's you. You know, you can be like that. But you're also very strong-willed. You know how to make wise decisions. You know how that. You know how to have that stability. You know, just know that, even though you're going through so much, or you have been going through so much, you overcame a lot and you're overcoming it. So just know that. Okay. You are definitely going in a different direction. You're trying to make some kind of decision. They're asking you to take that blindfold, and you will be able to make it because you're the Emperor. Whether you're female or male, there's no gender in tarot. You will be able to make it, but they want you to take off that blindfold and really see things for what they are. You do carry still a lot of anger, frustration, anxiety, anger. And they want you to try to leave that. Okay. I know you've been through a lot, Pisces, but don't try not to hold on to that anger. Try to just keep going forward. Okay. And shift your mindset. You have the Lover's card here. And why is the Lover's card here? One more card. Wow. Wow. Okay. So, so you do have the Eight of Swords here. And then you have the Three of Wands. Okay, so you have these two cards, and then you have the Lover's card here. And the Lover's card is talking about, like, maybe you need to have like better communication, and maybe you need to have like, you're making some kind of decision, contemplating some kind of decision on, maybe it's about your significant other, But I feel like at times, though, you feel like you're stuck and you feel like you don't know what to do, because you do have the Three of Wands here. It's asking you to create something. It's asking you to make plans so that you can move forward, because you are moving forward. Maybe at times you didn't feel like you knew what you were going to do with the Eight of Swords. You see the Eight of Swords, how this bird is tied up in there. He could quickly fly, right? He could fly out of there, but he doesn't, because he felt stuck. And that was you feeling stuck, but you don't anymore. You're going to be moving forward. But they want you to trust the process and everything that's going on. Like, really trust everything. You may not see what's ahead, but, really trust the process on it. Okay. And really communicate better, really talk about things, really, speak your truth, see the things that you need to take off that blindfold and really start talking. Things don't change or move forward until you start speaking your truth, and you really need to. Okay. You have the Eight of Pentacles here for what you need to do now. One more card. Nice. Ooh, nice. All right. So you're working very hard, your efforts are going to pay off. You're going to reach that material success. You're going to have, there could be like a new job here. It could also be new abundance, like more money, just something here. Your efforts are paying off. All this hard work is coming to where it's paying off. So it's good. This is very nice. I love that. You do have the Page of Wands, and change is here. Stay optimistic, believe in yourself that you can handle this new position. Okay. Don't try to think that you can't do it, because you can. You've gotten there, so just know that everything that you do will pay off. Believe in yourself. You need to. I feel like there's going to be there could be like new ideas. You can be very inspired by things, and there's also new opportunities coming through for you. So it's good. And you also have the Page of Pentacles. So there's a lot of learning here also, like learning something new, financial opportunities also, which is really nice. I like that. Goodness, there's just so much here. I like it. good news. I also feel like there's messages coming through for you. So this is very nice. Um, really try to focus on the things that you want to create and to do, okay? And really watch your finances when you can. Just use them wisely. Pisces, okay? And then you have the three of wands. Why is the three of wands here? A card. All right, so you have the three of wands. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you have the three of wands, and like I said, try to make plans for, try to make plans for the future, because you're gonna be successful. You know what you need to do and want to do. Okay, so really start doing that. Really have patience. Move on these plans. Move forward towards it. Think positive and everything. Okay, because you will. I feel like you will. You're just right now. You're contemplating like, well, I'm going to go this way. Or am I going to go that way? Because there is definitely something has come to an end. Whether it was a career, relationship, something, a business, whatever it was, something has come to an end. But there is something also new starting. So, and that's what you're on right now. This new path that's coming through. So it's good. This is good because things are changing for the better now, and I feel it like it is. So it's good. It's been hard for you. It's been very hard. It's also been very painful, but you continue to move forward no matter what because you have the three of wands here. The three of wands says, you're moving forward. Remember when you thought you couldn't get over what you were getting over? Sometimes we don't get over it. We still have it, but we rest our heart and we just move forward. Okay, so it's good. This is good. Like you're seeing the light in things now. So it's good and you're moving forward from it. I also feel with the eight of wands that things are going to start moving very fast for you. There's news, there's messages coming through. There's also a lot of change that's going to still come in. Okay, so just know that. Every time, every week, there's something new, you guys. So just go with it. Okay, go with it. Don't make decisions on an impulse either. I keep getting that, and I need to relay that to you. Okay. Um, then you have the two of swords for the outcome, and why is the two of swords here? Oh my card! Wow, these cards are coming out fast. Nice. All right. So you are on this new path now. Okay, so just know that. You have the two of swords. The two of swords is talking about making that decision, contemplating a decision. Really take off that blindfold. Okay, Pisces, really take it off because you have this card and you had the eight of swords. That's like something that you didn't want to see, something that you don't want to know, and you really need to. Okay, remember you're the emperor. You're very strong-willed. You can handle anything that comes your way. You're ready for it. You have been through so much, and you're still rising up and above. Okay, so just know that. Feel like also too you're going in a very new direction. Really try to save your money. Let go of the past. Save money when you can, and let go of the past and I also feel like there's traveling here for you. So just know that, okay? And let go of the past. Keep going forward and not look back, okay, guys? I feel like also too you are on this new path, so it's good. You're gonna have a lot of clarity. There's a lot of breakthroughs coming through. There's a lot of happiness coming in. So I like it a lot. This is very nice. You are on this new path, new direction, new journey. So take it all. Okay, you guys, take it all. Shift your mindset to positive, that knowing that everything's going to come into place for you guys because it already starting to. So just know that. All right. All right. So, all right, Pisces. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends. Come on now. All right. So, all right. So then, I'll see you next time, and God bless.